Uh, Hello everybody, it's James again, coming to you in the studio alone. For those of you who listen to episode 14, you know what this podcast has become as of recently. We have to change the format. Mike had a little bit of a issue, and he unfortunately had to depart from But Seriously. Right now I'm going to show you two podcasts we recorded before the episode 14. I released it as 14. The schedule got a little mixed up. I just wanted to release the one with Vibo as soon as possible, just so people would understand what's going on. Listening to this kind of podcast really takes me back to the good old days, you know, me and Mike holding hands, dicks out. He was sad eyes. It wasn't just sad eyes to me, he was sad eyes to everyone out there. I'm gonna miss him. So please enjoy episode 15. One of the two last podcasts you will hear with our dear friend, Mike.
We're standing up too. Episode 15. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, man? That was interesting. It's been an interesting week.
Sit down.
Okay, sorry. So we'll probably post this one, what do you think, Monday probably?
Sure.
Yeah. So today's Friday. We just got done with a long week of Mike Week. It was really long. Week of Mike Week. Are you gonna say anything or no?
I'm good. What's going on?
I mean, I can just talk for those podcasts.
Yeah,
if you
just
want.
talk, man. It's just you.
All right. I mean, it is Mike Week after all.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do your thing.
Um,
I'm tired.
you're like, oh, should we do another podcast? You're like, yeah, sure. And
No, man, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
well, yeah. Snort a line. I don't.
Mike.
What?
Mike,
What?
what was in that drink? You gave me.
I'm not giving you any drinks.
You just gave me something.
No.
Why I feel this way?
No, I don't know why you feel that way.
What do I listen?
I don't know what the fuck you did.
What do you listen? Yeah, you're just gonna tell me now?
What?
You're just gonna tell me now?
You're doing somebody. Not even you. You're doing somebody.
No, man.
Yeah, you are.
What's he talking about?
You're doing somebody.
science,
You are doing somebody. You're like
Yeah,
doing somebody else.
girls.
That's cold, man.
Girls.
That's cold.
Why is it called?
I'm not doing girls right now. I
Yeah.
told you I'm in a no girl doing situation.
What's up with that? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's right. Close your
This is
eyes.
literally the worst. Fat bag. Fuck you. You just did an awful drunk that you're probably gonna delete when you like realize.
No,
it.
man, I'm gonna keep that in.
I hate myself.
It's alright, man. You've been having a rough time.
Oh
Rough time of
god.
it. What's up? What's new? What's cracking? What's cracking back and pooping?
So yesterday,
Yeah.
I didn't eat anything for lunch, so I was sticking to my diet at first, and then I
Bad sign.
yeah,
You don't even you
then
know
I-
it's gonna be bad.
and then I went to the dentist. All right, and because I need a filling.
What are you feeling?
It was like
Do you not brush your teeth?
I brush them once a week like you're supposed to.
Oh yeah. See, I
the,
try to do it.
No,
like
the problem with me is that like usually like you know how you're like supposed to floss like 2 times a day. I floss like when I remember to, which is like if I'm just like looking around the bathroom.
That's everybody though. I thought.
I mean, I think it's everybody too, but he looked at me like he was like giving me a big lecture, and he was like telling me, do you know when you floss, you're supposed to like wrap it around your middle finger?
Yeah, because you're supposed to be like, fuck you, tongue, fuck you, mouth, for making me eat. That's why you do it. I have a retainer, like not like it's permanent retainer, and like I have to use this certain like little thing to poke in there and floss. I had braces for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never had braces.
You're a bright tooth guy, right? I don't think my teeth are bad enough to use braces.
That's my nickname, James Bright Tooth Donlin.
Yeah.
And your nickname is Mike
Sad eyes.
Sad Eyes.
That's what they called me.
Welcome to Sad Eyes and Bright Teeth.
Oh my God! No, it's
bright
true.
teeth and
but we
sad
have,
eyes
we
part.
have something unique about us. You know what I mean?
What's your unique feature? What's something unique about us? I have a longer torso than I do legs.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh.
People say, "Oh, you have a long torso," and
I mean,
then
that's just
I was
code for fat.
yeah. You have a wide torso. Oh, you could have said long, but
Yeah.
I have earrings. Just got my ears pierced the other day.
Oh yeah, they look nice.
Yeah, thanks. Hoops,
Yeah.
2-inch hoops. Yeah.
Dot dot dot.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dirt, 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 dirt. What's
We
up?
got to make this one interesting so people will listen to it. Because what is it? We're 6 minutes in. We haven't talked about anything yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk about. It's kind of down in the dumps so far. So let's just.
Yeah.
Why don't we just talk about being down? Do you ever feel depressed?
Yeah. Do you?
Why are you making stupid faces at
I'm
me?
not making faces. I'm just
Oh
going.
yeah, you just got like the permanent goofy face.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
what
kind
you
of what I look like.
look.
Is that what people ask you? Like, oh, are you sad? And you're like, no, I'm just kind of the way I look.
Yeah, that's seriously.
But seriously.
Okay, guys. Up to that point, any super fans out there, which we might have one little weird girl that wants to like fuck James or something. You know what I mean?
Probably.
So,
Or even weirder girl
if you,
wants to fuck you. Like, we're talking about sad stuff, but he's.
why is everybody making the last one? Everybody makes fun of me.
But I like.
And
you,
I
though.
can't, and I opened up to you the other day. I was like, yeah, when people make fun of me, it severely hurts me. You're like, I don't give a shit.
That's not what I said.
And
at
I'm the
all.
one that gets made fun of.
I know. I'm the one who doesn't care. Like, if I get made
Yeah,
fun
that's
of,
what I mean. You're like, I don't give a shit, and then I'm the one that gets made fun of.
Yeah,
It's
because you let
I-
it affect you. You
Yeah.
show that it affects you. But I make fun of you because I like you. Like, what are you doing tonight?
Not hanging out with you.
Oh, I just got my earrings pierced, though. You're not gonna take me on the town?
You didn't get your earrings pierced, James. It's not funny. You can't just make things up if they're not funny. Why is that funny to you?
I don't know.
I just got my earrings pierced.
I just imagine myself listening.
They all think that you got your earrings pierced. Are you gonna laugh to it later? Like, I didn't get my earrings pierced.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I am, Mike. Are you trying to retaliate because I made you feel bad about yourself?
Yeah, actually, kind of. Are you feeling bad a little bit
You kind
for
of.
ruining this podcast?
That was a little much.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're probably gonna feel bad about that one later.
Yeah. After I listened to this, I'll be like,
Yeah.
man, I was really kind of a dick.
And you'll
But,
never-
but the one before that, like, I'm just an asshole, I guess.
What makes you sad?
I don't know what makes me sad because I have a good life too. But
It's
I'm
not that hard.
I'm
We're
a
both
s-
white. We're
I
both
know
have-
we're both white. We're both privileged. We're both fat. Which honestly, fat isn't really a bad thing if you think about the entire world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you could be worse things than fat.
we can complain about being fat, and honestly, fat is for the amount of shit we put in our body for like just this to happen, where we gain a little bit of extra meat. I feel like we ought to be grateful for that. Like we could just like fucking and just like fall over when we eat, put literal shit into our bodies. We should just be just fall. But we just get a little extra boobage in there.
Yeah.
So
Boobs aren't just for ladies.
yeah. Back at it, Fat Sad Podcast. I enjoy Fat Sad Podcast.
Yeah, I like listening
enjoy
to them
recording Fat. No, I'm the opposite. I enjoy recording them, and then
Yeah, I don't like recording them, but I like listening to them later because I can be like, if I'm feeling really good, it kind of mellows me out. I'm like, well, you're kind of still a piece of shit. You're like, yeah, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Anytime I have a little bit of confidence, I listen to the podcast and it brings me back down. So why are you sad? You've been sad lately, or you've always been sad?
I'm kind of a sad guy. Like last night, I was. I think it's my schedule too. My schedule's so fucked up. Well, tell me your schedule, and then I'll tell you mine, and then we'll look at the difference. What's your schedule? What happened to you yesterday?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I woke up. Yesterday was Thursday. I woke up, took a shower, went to school, came home, watered my plants, let the dog out, smoked weed,
You smoke weed?
No. No, I didn't do it. And I laid down, watched TV. I did something.
What time you go to bed? This is stupid.
Oh, you're asking what time I went to bed? You didn't say sleep schedule.
I know I didn't say sleep schedule, but I didn't know you'd be walk the dog, watch TV.
Right.
Like I thought you'd be like, oh, I'll get home and I did some stuff and then like I went to bed.
I go to sleep around 10:30 and I wake up at 6:30. About 8 hours a night. What time do you go to sleep, Mike? Last night, what time did you go to sleep?
All right, I went to the dentist. All right, came home at 5 o'clock, slept from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Woke up, watched Louis from 10 o'clock to watch Louis / the Comedians
Very good shows.
from
Comedians was okay.
from
Louis
9
was good.
from 10 to 11, and then I was up for the rest of the night.
That's your own fault though.
How is it my fault?
Because you come home and take naps and you can't go to
Because
sleep.
it's a thing that I have.
Yeah, well, don't do it.
It's called fat and stupid disease. And then I get depressed in the morning, and all my
man.
morning tweets are like,
Mike slowly.
sucks.
Mike has sad tweets at like 3 a.m. But then like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they're like
Stupid.
da, 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 and then like at 4 a.m. they're like.
Your tweets are all hit or miss. Like my tweets, I feel like my tweets are all like subpar quality. You have really good tweets, then you have like stupid tweets.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Good job giving yourself a thumbs up in that one.
What I said, they're all like subpar quality.
What's up with your Twitter,
They're
man?
all like. what
Why do you
mean?
put a solid black
Yeah.
as your profile picture?
Yeah. I took.
Okay, I'm gonna get real. I'm not playing around. I have this theory that any guy who's reasonable enough and decent and you should have a conversation with him has had some sort of depression around 16, 17 years old. Anywhere in between there, that's a guy who's probably going to go somewhere in life. But they all get around that age because I had the same thing and I've seen it now that I've passed that point
And
in my
you've
life.
seen it in me.
I've seen it in you. I've seen it in other guys too. They all get like really down. It's either about, it's starts with women. It starts,
Yeah,
it
it
stems
does.
from that. But they know, they don't say it's about women because they know in their heart it's about something else. And they're finally letting out some sort of depression that they've had and they're afraid to admit it. And I'm surrounded by guys in this age, because I'm in school, guys who are 16, 17 years old, who have found women or have some sort of issue around women. And then they stem from that into a spiraling depression that takes them down a bad path. They hit a bad point and they turn their life around. Don't fake cry right now. Am I right? Conveniently, they're all reading Gatsby right now, which is not a good thing to read when you're 17, 16 years old.
That's weird. That's really weird. You know my.
'Cause
You know my cover photo on Twitter.
Yeah, it's the green light from Gatsby. Everyone does that. Everyone thinks that they have a personal.
And it's just the age.
They think it's not. It's individual to each person, and it's different for everyone. It's about something different. But it all starts with a girl. You get depressed, and then you spiral down into depression. You read Gatsby
get
for
it.
some reason. You read Gatsby.
They put that
you
in the
always
curriculum.
read Gatsby.
They put that in the curriculum.
Honestly, you read Gatsby this year,
I
right?
read Gatsby last year.
Last year, but you remembered.
But I
it.
was that's when I was starting to get depressed when I was like 16.
Yeah, 16, 17.
And then this is like I'm finally getting like sick of being depressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it doesn't
Because
go
like
away.
because I just keep getting fatter and fatter and like more sad and sad.
Well, my
It
thing
doesn't
with
go away.
depression. No, it doesn't go away.
You just.
That was you. Yeah, it doesn't go away. You don't want to talk about this, do you?
What? No, I'm fine. What
Does that apply to you?
How
Am I
does it
right?
not go away? What do you mean? Like there's no like
There's no
other
like.
side of this shit.
No. You just kind of start to live with it.
What is that?
You don't wake up one day and everything's perfect. Nothing works that way.
So
you
it's-
just wake up and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't as bad as yesterday. And then you wake up another day and you're like, well, this is all right. It's called being a dude.
This is what life is.
This is what life
Is that
is.
adulthood? Just realizing that life is.
It's feeling it. It's not realizing, because you can just realize shit and like know it, but then
Yeah.
you feel it when you're turning into that age. You're like, there's always going to be something I can't have. And for guys at that age, it starts with women, because there's always a woman they can't have. And then it's just, well, this is everything. And you think about everything. You think about good job, good money later on, good life later on, Will my dog be shitty later on? Like, you think about every single aspect of your life from this point on, you see it as that green light from Gatsby that you can never reach, and then you're gonna die in your pool from some fuckhead who fixed cars for a living. But that's not true. It's just something some dude wrote down. It's not like none of that happens. You get over it, but you never get past it. You're too into yourself. You're too looking into yourself. You gotta look outside. You gotta be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna live in my own head for a while. I'm gonna live in the world. You spend too much time in your head. I did a lot of weird stuff when I was in that state.
You experimented.
No, not experiment. I just was weird and.
What'd you do?
I didn't say anything to anyone. I was 15, 16. I was pretty not popular, but I had a good group of friends, talked to people, and then I started. It started with a girl. It was just a girl.
Just a random girl, not this girl.
Current girlfriend now.
She was the girl?
She was the girl.
She gave you your depression?
She didn't give me my depression.
She gave it to you.
No, man, it doesn't work. This is the problem. If you blame it on the girl, that's the problem. You can't blame it on the girl. You gotta blame it on yourself. You gotta take it on yourself. But yeah,
I'm just. I don't want to interrupt
Yeah,
because
go
you
ahead.
seem like you're on. But are we having like a moment?
Yeah, this is a moment. It's a moment, and we just have a microphone out.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I guess I'm alright.
Do you agree with anything I'm saying?
I think so.
You think so?
It's,
Does it apply?
Yeah.
Are you like, oh shit, like fuck, like when I was doing it, no one was like, dude, this happens to other people, because I've seen other. I have like, there's about 4 guys I know right now who are going the not the exact same thing, but they're all depressed, and it all started from a person.
It's like I don't know. I don't see a way out of it either. Like I feel like it's something to do with. I feel like it's something that's always gonna be there too. Like you said,
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm not gonna get out of this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get out of this one.
The light at the end of the tunnel. You think, oh, that's never gonna.
But like I'm depressed all the time, and like it's hard to be a depressed guy, but also constantly want to make jokes.
Yeah.
Because like today,
can't come out of nowhere.
Today I realized my one friend Juan. I don't know if I ever listened to the podcast, but he's a really caring guy, and I decided to play a prank on him, and I was like, people would hate me for. I was like, so Juan, if I don't come into school on Monday, just know it's not your fault. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, no. And I was like, "Yeah, I might move somewhere." And I was like, played off as a joke,
God.
but I did it as like a way so that he didn't know for sure. And he kept asking me, he's like, "Are you okay?" So
Even I texted you that.
He's gonna worry about it all weekend.
Oh God! Hopefully he sees you Monday. Don't skip school Monday. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be.
But not for him, because
Yeah.
he'd cry,
He would probably cry. He'd blame himself.
blame himself.
If someone starts knocking on my door tomorrow, I'm gonna be pissed at him though. I'm gonna be pissed and appreciative. That'll probably bring me out of my depression.
No, it won't.
No.
You know it won't.
No,
Don't lie.
nothing will.
Nothing will. You just live with
Nothing
it.
will.
You just take it and you run with it.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much when we do Fat Sad podcast. That's the best of the best when it comes to Fat Sad podcast.
Yeah, that's as fat sad as you can get. Not as fat, just mostly
That is
sad.
like. All right, here's another thing. I've never had a girlfriend. You've had a girlfriend. You didn't have a girlfriend before this current one, right? Or
Yeah,
have
this
you?
is the first one.
Okay. Well, for me, it's hard because
I've had experiences with women that are not very good.
Do you want to share them or no?
That we can talk about in another podcast.
Maybe you can share them.
No, we got what? 2 minutes? Do your thing, and then tune in next week because we'll talk about women.
Yeah, we'll talk about. They don't want to tune in next week to this.
Please
shit.
tune in
Can
next
we
week.
can we mark these ones like hashtag Fat Sad?
Yeah, we will. You'll
Okay.
hear them.
All right, you'll
Listen
hear
to
them in the
it anyway,
beginning.
though.
You'll hear it in the beginning.
'Cause
If
I
we
guarantee-
start out in the beginning singing, you know we're just faking it. It's gonna be sad.
But there's gonna be some guy out there listening to the podcast and be like, "Oh shit, that's what this is." Like I feel it. I feel like there's someone who's gonna listen to it and be like, "Oh, Mike has that too." Mike's sad
Someone's gonna
too.
connect on a deep
Yeah.
level. For me, this is what bothers me. This is what bothers me. When other people I know are complaining about having girl problems and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I feel like this girl doesn't like me, and it's really hard for me, and it's like I don't know what going through." And then when I'm like, "Oh, that's probably bad," they're like, "No, you don't understand. You never been through a breakup. You don't understand what that means."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, but I understand a different kind of hurt. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I understand the kind of hurt where it's like nobody."
Yeah.
Is there for you. Like you've never had anybody there for you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like you've never had the high and then the low. You just sort of had.
They're
the, like,
feeling lost, you're
you just,
feeling
you just
emptiness.
it's sort of like just a slow fall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They feel the loss of that person, and you
Yeah,
feel a
but
lack.
I
There's no one there.
feel Like there's no one there. You know what I
But
mean?
why are you depending on someone else though?
It's not that I depend on somebody else, and I don't know if it's all based on,
I doubt
Women.
it is with you.
but
You're a
probably,
complex guy.
yeah,
I doubt women is the reason you're really this depressed.
I don't know. I think it's my hormones, man.
15, 16.
And I take those estrogen
15,
pills and
17.
stuff.
Yeah. Hips
I'm
are
growing
coming
boobs,
in nice.
man. I'm growing in actual boobs.
Yeah, you said that this morning, and you just touched them. You went,
I was like, look at, I got actual boobs now, guys. If you see me in the hallway, just come on, just give them a nice squeeze, like just a shame squeeze. Maybe don't squeeze them now.
You just said, if you see me.
Just give them a nice shame squeeze, just so I know that I gotta fix that. You know what I mean? Because if
You're going to them.
maybe
You see that? It's called depression.
it's
I made my boobs dance. Not like with my hands.
Yeah, okay.
It's
yeah,
this is weird when you do it with your hands. All right, well,
Is that, oh, you just want to end it there?
we'll end this one, then we'll just pick it up on the
fucking
next one. You want to do another one?
We have enough time?
Well, you said Mom picked me up in an hour, and that was 10 minutes ago.
All right, you want to jack off real quick?
Yeah.
Get each other.
Well, no, I'll do me in the corner, and you can watch.
How am I gonna get off then?
I don't know. I don't care.
How about I lean forward and you push my head down and see if I can suck my own.
Can I have mine again?
Yeah, sure. Just like rest on my head or something.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Just push.
I'm trying.
No, you're not trying. My God. Push. Push.
Is that the estrogen working? Why are your balls inside?